All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another awesome episode today. I'm here with Mike, Point 4 Seconds. It's so funny because he, spared some time with me at the National last weekend. We did this whole recording, but I had some technical difficulties, so we're doing it again. So really thankful for you, Mike, for doing this again.
No worries.
But it's a collection worth seeing twice, maybe even three times. But yeah, Mike, if you want to just quickly introduce yourself, how long you've been collecting, what are some projects you've been working on?
All right, so I'm Mike. I started collecting probably when I was a little kid. I can't remember, but I remember in the 90s just open up packs and the joys of hitting those base cards that I was like, wow, this is $4, great. Looking up in Beckett and all that stuff. But I worked in a card store at Sports Card Outlet in Agora Hills back in the late 90s or so, and that's when all these inserts and stuff were coming out. And so went to college, took a break from collecting. I did crack one box of Upper Deck 2003 and 4, so LeBron's rookie year.
Nice.
Got absolutely nothing other than a LeBron rookie card. But yeah, it was a journey back. So I'll show you this card. This was like the next foray into collecting for me. I don't know what I was doing on eBay, but I started looking at cars again, and then my 10th anniversary passes, or not passes, but my 10th anniversary is here, and my wife gets me like, I don't know, she goes through all the years. Every year has like a different material,
Yeah.
and the last one is paper. And so this was the last gift I opened. It's a Bird Irving Magic PSA 9. Most expensive gift she's ever bought me. Because I always tell her, like, get me things that'll appreciate in value. And so she got me that, and that kind of like really sparked my interest back into buying things and whatnot. And so I don't think she knew what she was doing. It really got
Hindsight,
got me going. So I started buying, and it was a whirlwind. This is like 2017, I think. And I'm just literally going through and looking at all the cards that have come out. And you can imagine all the Kobe's and whatnot that have come out in that time. So I'm looking at like anything shiny is like kind of what I was going for. And so I started buying, and it was small at first. It was like the $20 to $100 cards. After that, I started connecting with people on IG, and like the really good friends out there, the ones that really showed me the ropes, like Dear Basketball, Ryan Kahn, who is I think 14 karat gold. He collects Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
These guys were the ones that kind of showed me like what are the high ends of cards. I think when you first start out, you're like, I can buy $20, $100 cards, no problem. When you start getting into the thousands, and it's like, okay, who am I dealing with? Where am I sending money? How's it gonna get to me? What am I even buying? Like, is my wife okay? All of that stuff. I did my first deals with like Lior Avedar, before the huge spike, but we became friends through our passion of Kobe. But yeah, it was just a whirlwind of collecting, and so I would separate my collection passion into probably like 3 or 4 different categories. So I have my 90s inserts. So like, I'm sorry Panini, but like the reason why I have so many more Kobe's than Curry's is not just fanhood, but like the cards are just better. They're better designed. I think arenadesign.com, they put so much work into every card. You'll notice the picture on the front is different than the picture on the back.
Right?
Yeah. Who does that?
Right.
Only they did. And
it's different. It's just different breed.
It's a different card. Like even the first precious metal that's out there is just like, it's such a beautiful card. Yeah. You have that sheen, the foil on that. It's like hammered, and again, the picture is different than the front and back. And so it's like I feel like they really cared about the design that they're putting into it. The second category would be the quote-unquote sick patch auto. I would credit Ryan Kahn, 14 karat gold, with my obsession here. But this is the
Wow.
like my favorite patch auto. But basically, it was like if I can get a full patch window of just a beautiful like Lakers logo or a number patch. I go with the Lakers logo mostly, or I like logo patches the best. But if I can get something like that going, I love it. There's an auto on there. There's a piece of history. There's ink on there. The Kobe actually touched the card, you know. So I think that there's that part of it. The next would be rookies. So
Right.
I love my rookie cards. I think like
Who doesn't, Mike?
as a kid growing up, it was always about, you know, like is it the rookie card? Is it the first year? Is it and can you get the parallel of it and whatnot?
Right.
So here's like the Kobe PSA 10 credentials rookie,
Wow.
Curry Gold Refractor PSA 10. So
That's crazy.
whenever I can find these, I just go and, you know, it's not a whatever it takes, but it's a, you know, if I always feel like I'm overpaying for every card I buy. I feel like I'm overpaying, but like when the Grail is there, I just go for it.
Go for it, yeah.
Hindsight, it's like this was the best investment of my life. So, you know, other than marriage, but you know, it's like you find the Grails, you find what you love, and you go for it. The next one, and this is John Burleson. I blame you for this. This is the gold obsession. But it became like, okay, I get something shiny, I get something with Kobe on it, I get gold, and it just goes on and on. And
So
on.
crazy.
And
The gold
there's just-
obsession.
There's just too much gold, and this is more gold. So there's the almost Topps Chrome Gold Refractor
Yeah.
set in there. There's the
Oh, the monster.
prom.
Yes.
the prisms. I could never get my hands on the 1213, but you know, it's like I don't know what humans' obsessions with gold is. It's literally like a useless yellow metal, but when it's on a card, it looks great.
Right.
It happens to be part of both teams, Golden State and the Lakers. So
Right.
you know, those are probably the four parts of my collection. Is the so the rookies, the '90s inserts, the patch autos, and then the golds. And so
So crazy.
there's more in these boxes, but this is just what I could fit on the table.
Yeah, you can't even find him. He can't even. He's like, oh yeah, there's another gold. There's another one. I mean, this is crazy. Like, how long did this take for you to accumulate?
Gosh, I can't even tell you. It's
Oh my god.
there's that's not even gold.
Oh,
What does that
that's
do?
a really
This
cool
is-
card.
This is the one Charlotte Hornets auto of Kobe.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And the background too. It's very.
This is the black version. I don't know. It's numbered out of 10. I consider this gold.
Probably better than
But,
gold.
Yeah, it's the
Wow.
one. It's the one. So you know, I'll find unique cards, but like I was just telling Hannah, like I look through my collection. I'm like, I have way too many cards. I have way too many cards, and it's an obsession. It's an addiction. I have some problems.
These are crazy. Oh man.
Yeah, you get some. You know, the legacies in here.
Oh wow.
There's the jambalayas.
Yeah. Oh, how many of those do you have? Like,
I have the jambalaya set.
Okay, gotcha. Wow.
I tried to get it in gem, but I'm not as good as Lior, so you know.
oh boy.
But yeah,
Are you done with gold now, or are you still on the hunt?
you know, I think like when I look at the collection, I'm like, it's at a place where I enjoy it. It's like I don't have to chase anymore. I feel like, but
Okay.
it's like if I can find the 1213 Prism Gold for Kobe and Curry.
Yeah.
I don't
Do you
even
know anyone with it?
Yes, and I can't afford them. I could trade, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's like that's what it is. It's like when I try to find the card I want, it's how much are they asking for, which is usually way too much. And anybody, if you have what I'm looking for, if you ask anybody I've traded with, I'm the easiest person to trade with. I give up way too much for way too little because you have what I want.
Right.
You know.
Right. It's-
So it's been wild.
Yeah. No, I can sense like how much fun you have like at this in this collection, and feel like a lot of us in whatever hobbies we have, I can't say like you do it with such like passion or attitude to like continue to like, you know, finesse this hobby, which is really cool and admirable. Okay, you're holding us out. I know you have this sick project that you've been working on.
Okay.
Should we check that one out?
Let's do it. But okay, this is the box because you'll get most of my fun inserts. So the PMG. I'll get this out of the way. Here's the PMG set with the red, the Champ, and the 9899.
Oh boy.
This one, and I say Lior, man, you are a stand-up guy. Me and Lior made a deal on this car. This is a Pop 1 PSA 10 Platinum Medallion. It shows the iconic Kobe dunk and the dunk contest. We made a deal on this the Saturday before Kobe passed. I hadn't paid him a cent. I hadn't paid him a dime. There's no deposit on the cards, and he followed through. A ton of other people would have just pulled out of the deals, but you know, stand-up guy, really appreciate him. So there's that one.
What a meaningful.
Random Kobe stuff and Curry stuff.
This is not random, guys.
Random.
This is definitely not
This
random.
is the gold. This is
That's
the
a gold. 9.5.
Um,
Oh man.
Bennett,
Yo,
Devin Current, thank you so much for this card.
look at this patch, guys. This
Yeah.
is insane. Just a
Yeah,
card in my
and
collection.
again, it's like with the patches, I'm so picky that it's like, you know, yeah. I couldn't get one that had like half a patch window or whatever, so I was chasing Bennett forever. I think he had 4 of them at the time. And he was like, nope, I'm not giving this one up. And then eventually he called me up one day and that was it.
That's awesome.
The jersey number,
Look at that.
Metal Fusion,
Wow.
8 of 40. So this one I paid through the nose for it, but it's the grail.
Oh man. Jersey number.
And just for a splash of green in here. here's
Wait,
the-
I've never seen you. I've never seen you with something not Curry and what? That's crazy.
So Jason Tatum is a Kobe disciple.
He is, right?
This is probably the best patch you'll see of Tatum's in.
Is that
NT.
the part of the logo?
It's the G logo.
G.
This is the only one graded 9.5 emerald.
This is shocking because
Okay.
I literally have not seen it with a non-Curry
Yeah.
or Kobe card until now. That's
I tried, guys, at the National to get rid of my last LeBron, and you guys wouldn't take it. I even priced it like 20% below the eBay comp. Not one person even asked about that card.
Wait, you have to show us this one. I
Curry?
love that card.
Oh.
Just a
There you
Curry gold refractor.
So while I
10.
set this up, you guys can look at that one. This one's gonna need some space though, but this
Yeah,
I was able
alright,
to.
that was good.
This was the product I was chasing for probably like 2.5 years. So and it didn't have to be a bunch of limited logos, but
But it ended up being.
It ended up being a lot of limited logos. This is this one. The patch is upside down in here, but whatevs.
What else?
So what I started doing, I had this grand idea. This is before Kobe passed. I was like, oh, it'd be really cool to build out an entire Lakers logo with patch autos. And so I started trying, and it was difficult because, as you know, Kobe collectors are really attached to their cards.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely. Look at you.
I would never be here without Chang, Dear Basketball. He gave up a lot. I gave up a lot, but you know, we our friendship is built on cardboard, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, so in this one, I'm not so worried about condition of the autos and all of that. I was just trying to find like the card with
With
the
the patch that you needed.
And the patches had to be big because if you try to build it with these tiny little guys, the cards won't fit together.
Right.
So this one is from Dominate 24, Miguel here in LA. I gave up. I paid through the nose for this card. It is a 9.5, but you know, grade doesn't matter on these things. But I paid through the nose for it. This is the top of the L and the A.
Okay.
So here you're gonna have the bottom of the L. Here you have.
This is just
The
art
A.
right here.
So this one I think was my second one. I picked it up on eBay for some random dude, but the auto's a little bit faded.
Got it.
This one, Yihei, I think his name is Yihei Chow. He gave me some obscene price, And he was like, I tried to give you a price that no one would say yes to, and I don't know why you said yes, but you did. Because this is literally like the perfect card. I told you it's like my favorite card.
Yeah.
K for Kobe. It is the jersey number 8 of 50. Just beautiful, beautiful auto. Just you can tell Kobe spent a little more time on this one. I don't know if he knew it was the jersey number, but he spent a little more time with the auto. It's a little bit bigger.
Absolutely fire.
This one, Justin G, he knew I needed it. And when people know I need things, I don't know if they try to take advantage of me or what. I'm just kidding, Justin. But he got some good value for this. The bottom of the K.
Yeesh.
So they're both a Kobe finger point. If you don't know LLs, there's 2 different versions in that year. There's one with just the face, one with the finger point. Fun fact, 96, 97, 97, 98 Kobe, or the Lakers had this style of jersey. So you'll see this this style of patch, and then they switched it to this other style after that. You can hit up at Too Legit to Quit Dennis. He knows everything there is to know about these jerseys. If you have any idea, if you're asking where the patch is and line it up, he will do it for you. Jameson, this is Exquisite Collectibles. He traded me straight up, not straight up, he also took advantage of me, but almost straight up for different limited logos to give me this E because I needed it. There's the bottom of the E, that's from Chang. Here is from Layer 911. I think he made out a little bit better on this deal, but I love this card. I gave up duplicates of a Curry Gold Refractor and a TC Refractor for this. This is this is jersey number 24 of 25.
Wow.
So the R fits beautifully in the patch window there.
Awesome.
Another one of those quote-unquote perfect cards.
Yeah.
Chang.
Another one from Chang.
Chang gave me a lot of these. We made a huge deal on this one. It was I could not find the bottom of the R for the life of me. And finally, I convinced Chang to let it out of his collection. This is the Prime Silhouettes. True gem. Beautiful R, huge patch window with beautiful blue blue auto there.
Yeah.
The top of the S.
Another limited logos.
Another limited logos, 03 of 4. And then you can pick which one you like better. But I love this part of the patch, this little swirlies.
Yeah, on the outside,
But you got 1213 Premium Patch Auto, first year. And then you have the 0607
another limited logo.
So most people pick that one. I don't know
Crazy.
why.
Which one was the one that you picked up at the National?
So this one was from the National.
Got it.
From Justin G at 610 Sports Cards. But we had a lot of fun on that deal. Yeah, he made out. I think he made out pretty well. I think he'd agree.
Did you know going into National that card
I
would
knew
be
it was
available?
there.
Okay, got it.
I knew it was there.
Got it.
I didn't intend to actually trade for it because I knew it was going to be a high price.
Yeah,
but,
It ended up happening.
It ended up happening. I was like, you know what? Let's just finish the project. And for all you out there, if you have, like, you notice I have duplicates of certain cards. I'd be open to trades for different patches and whatnot if you want. You want an 0405, you want something else where I can flip-flop.
Yeah.
You'll also notice in here is the almost complete limited logos run.
Right, I see that.
So you have 0304, 0405, 0506, 0607, and then there is an 0809. That one's out of 24.
That's
I
crazy.
did find the bottom of the R that someone has, but
Gotcha.
he also has the entire limited logos 0809 set.
What?
Yeah, so not happening.
Oh man, this
But yeah,
is absolutely
this
insane.
was probably the most fun project I built.
Yeah. This is
and it's
crazy.
like just
do you like go through this like every night, kind of like looking through them? You have to.
I should, but it's busy with the 3 kids, so yeah, I just have fun with it. You know? And obviously it's expensive fun, but we've done well.
Yeah.
Now the problem is, like, can I ever sell this? Like, could you like you sell one, you have to you just gotta
Right,
break the whole
right,
thing up or
right.
something, right?
I mean,
So-
there has to be a pretty good reason, I think, for you to move these. I feel like, right? I mean, Mike, like you obviously have one of the best Kobe collection that I've seen ever. But like, what's your next like thing? What are you like? Did you always move with like a goal in mind, like a project or like a complete set, or do you just kind of like feel out like, oh, maybe this is a good thing to chase after next?
I think I just feel it out. I tell people like if you can afford it, like sometimes you need to buy the card and hold it in hand before you know whether you even like it or not. But you know, I look through the cases and from time to time, and there's like hundreds probably of cards that I'm like, I don't really care that much about these, so I'll eventually get rid of those. But I think as a kid who grew up in this, it's a, you know, you're always trying to complete sets, you know, so I think completing the runs of different things is fun. I actually like how Kobe's not getting, Panini's not producing any more Kobe cards for now.
Yeah.
It helps save some money for me. And it's about knowing what you like. You know, I can't tell you what you like.
Right,
There's some
right.
people out there that collect cards that I'm like, have at it. Like, I don't care about them at all.
Like my LeBrons, he thinks it's
That's
a
just because of the person on the card.
Once I called there's this card that he has, but I had just the regular refractor version of it. I was like, oh, 2 goats in a card, and Mike's like, I don't see the other goat. Where is the other goat? You'll
Sorry,
see,
LeBron.
you'll
Sorry.
see.
Sorry.
But
No, he's good at basketball. He is. He's good at other things too, like flopping.
hey, first
Crying.
billionaire athlete.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah. Well, Mike, I wish you nothing but the best in your future collection. You should like socialize it a little bit more, so we know we can enjoy it too.
I would, you know, I tried to be active on IG for a little. It was a season.
Yeah.
I'll come back. You know, it's busy
Yes,
with the
we're,
little
we're
ones at
waiting for
home.
you in the social media space. But yeah, thanks so much for showing us your collection.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a ton more in here, guys, that he's not showing us because he thinks they're just cards. But probably one card will do for me for like an entire year. But yeah, thanks so much, Mike. You can go find him on Instagram, 0.4 seconds. Yeah, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Cool. Thanks, Anna.
Bye. Thanks, Mike.
Later, guys.
That was awesome.